Part 2, everyone, of the monthly haul. Welcome back. If you want to check out all these awesome mainlines we got to open up, including some very cool new castings and some treasure hunts, do be sure to check out Part 1. But for this, Part 2, we're going to be taking a look at all of these amazing goodies. So we got tons of awesome cars here from all sorts of brands, pink slips, majorettes, we've got the Jonny Lightning, and some awesome Hot Wheels sets down here, which we've got some duplicates to be opening up. So, very excited, I can't wait. Let's start things off with the majorettes. Okay, so let's get into these. These are very cool. So these were actually in a local Sainsbury's, which was quite a surprise. I've never seen them stock these before. We've got two here that are part of a Volkswagen set, and these do look pretty cool indeed. Official licensed product, very nice. So whether we keep these, maybe we'll keep one of these carded, but I'll definitely take a look at one of them. So we have quite a few campers. We've got the T1, we've got 3 T1s. We have this one here. There's 2 pickup variations, that's very cool. With roof rack features, which is nice. I'll zoom in on them. In fact, some of these are very much the same as the bits we get in with the tune-up series, which is interesting. So you could actually mix and match. We have Volkswagen Beetle, the T3, which we've also got here, and Golf Mark 1. That's really cool. Unfortunately, there wasn't very many on offer. There was only a few. Yeah, so we had a couple of these campers. This is the T1 here, got the Adventure livery on there, very, very nice looking. And here we have the T3, which I think we shall open up. What's the best way of opening these? Rip it open, why not? Let's just get it out. There's the little card, which I have dented a little bit just then. Whoopsies. There's the camera for some reason has fallen back the way, I don't know why. There's the little card there. Volkswagen T3, which is pretty nice, and we get all the specs. We've got 4-cylinder engine, 1584 cubic meters, 50 horsepower. Whoo, yeah. Speed 110 kilometers per hour. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, 21.5 seconds. Curb weight 45 kilograms, and torque 103 newton meters. Wow, pretty awesome. Let's get the car out. Lots of plastic as usual. Throw it all to the side, and there is the camper van. Very nice. I love that sliding door. There we go. So, oh no, I can't get it open. No, it's fine. It already opens. There we go. You've got to use your, initiative and just pull it out. That's cool. The sliding door feature is very cool indeed. I don't think this is the rear opening tailgate. That is very nice, and I like the design on that as well. That's pretty awesome. Got the mountain range of the trees. Adventure Bigfoot written on the side. Nice suspension, as these do have. I love that. I love suspension. Woo 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 woo. Got the lens lights that Majorettes always do, which is awesome, and all the front details. That's just really nice. Really, really nice indeed, and a decent amount of detail. A little bit of a seating area / kitchen by the looks of it in there. Extended roof. I could have literally just leant the car down, it opens, so you could literally just open it like that. And it even has a tow bar and some rear lights. Very nice. I like that. That's very cool. It fits all over the desk. Throw them to the side. We'll put that up the back there. And the next one we have is a Dodge Charger RT. This is one of the limited edition series, so I actually have 2 of these now. I found one on my last holiday trip. Zoom in there so you can see all those. Lamborghini Urus, Audi Q4 e-tron. We've got the Porsche 917, which is the one I previously got. Very, very cool casting. Mustang GT, Toyota 2000 GT, and here we have the Dodge Charger RT, another very cool one. Well, we opened the last one, so we might as well open this one. do tend to struggle getting them out, annoyingly. Well, there's the car and the shiny looking card. Very, very cool. Got all the gold on there. And what has it got? So, of course, we've got a V8 molder. 7,206 centimeters cubed. Crikey. 380 horsepower. 211 kilometers per hour top speed. 0 to 100. We've got 6.1 seconds. That's also kilometers per hour. Curb weight 1725 kilograms and torque 651 newton meters. Woo, yeah, very cool. Proper yank tank, as some of us would call it over here. I'm sure the Americans probably don't like us calling them that. calling them that. Oh, that's cool, with the opening hood as well. Really nice. There's the opening hood. That looks pretty awesome. Oh yeah, liking the flat black with all the gold on the side. Charger RT number 67, very cool detail or design. That looks pretty cool. Straps over the top, halfway across. Same again on the other side. Looks like we've got sort of a roll cage in there. It's pretty cool. Really like details. They look nice. The little badge, plastic bumper, or the greyed out bumper, and then we get the little logo in there as well. Very nice. Majorette are very good with their details. There's the base of that one, and because I forgot, there's the base of that one. Nice. Suspension, yeah, a little bit. Very, very small amount of suspension, but there's a little bit there. Pretty cool. But yeah, opening hood. Yeah, very nice. That's got to say, that's a very nice car. That looks awesome. So let's shift them up to the back. Whee. And grab another Majorette. That's not a Majorette, that's a pink slip. Ah, you'd be fooled. No, I'm pretty sure most people know now. These are in fact a Majorette casting that has been rebranded with Jada. Jada's owned by the same parent company that Majorette is. So there we are. We figured this out in the last one, my stupidly long video on these. That, yeah. We'll open this one up. I got this one. Again, Tesco's have been stocking these, which is a nice little change. But Tesco's is getting something new in. And basically, just another way of getting the cool Majorette castings, which is nice. Cool. That's weighty. That's cool. And a nice little box to store them in, which is nice. Do like that. So we'll put that over there and take a look at the car. So yeah, we'll start at the base, as you can see. Majorette, which is fine. They're good cars. These are the premium ones. They got the rubber tyres, which is awesome. This is nice. Nice cyan blue colour. We've got opening doors on this one. Decent amount of interior detail there as well. That's very cool. Nice looking wheels on this. Do like those. There's the back. Got the rear light detailed in. Little license plate kind of tab there. Plastic spoiler on this one, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame, but there we are. Bugatti broken. Bugatti written on the back of the spoiler there. Just zoom out a bit because I think I'm a little bit too close to keep going out of shot. And there's the front. We've got the lens lights and number 16 on the grille there. Very awesome. And we even get the little front bit that opens, which is fine, but the detail, I don't know, it just seems a little bit pointless. It doesn't. It just looks wrong. You just get a gaping hole and some unpainted metal. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of cool that opens, but I don't know. But yeah, no, really nice. I like the pink slips. They're just another cool way to get some Majorettes from Tesco's that never sell them, and that's a very cool one, that Bugatti. I like that. In fact, let's leave them all in the background with their opening features opened, just to flaunt them off. Yeah, nice. Time for the next thing. Another Fast and Furious set. Mattel love to milk the old Fast and Furious series, don't they? But there are some awesome cars that come out of it, I must admit. This Datsun 240Z Custom is awesome. I love the little turbos, sort of semi sticking out of the bonnet there. Just get a good old zoom in. That's awesome. I don't want to open these ones because there's something about the Fast and Furious. I don't want to keep them. I'm not going to get the full set. I won't even find the full set. Oh nice, real light details. That's cool. Yeah, that's really nice. Just simple and yellow, got real light details. Shame there's no front light details though. Could have stood having some of them on there for the cost of these sort of set cars, because they're quite a bit more expensive than the mainlines. Although mind you, these haven't really gone up in price. They're still around the £3.50 mark, and the mainlines have shot up past £1, up to £2 plus. So yeah, can't really complain about these now because they haven't actually gone up in value. This one's from the Fast X, and in the set, I'll try and zoom in because I did a terrible job of showing this off in the peg hunt video. Terrible job, mainly because I cover up my phone screen because I'm too scared people can notice me filming and question it. We had the Charger RT, which I did see, the Mazda RX-8, didn't see one of those, the Skyline, which we have over there, the Bugatti Veyron, and the Acura. I did see an Acura in silver in Smith's. Bugatti Veyron didn't see, the S2000 didn't see, did see the 69 Camaro, which I was tempted to buy, didn't see the Nissan GTR, the R35, and didn't see the Mercedes, I don't think, and obviously we have the Datsun here. So one of these sets had an Evo in it, a red Evo, and I really want to find that red Evo. I feel like I won't because people like Evos. I mean, I like Evos, I don't blame them. And of course, it's just hard to find these sets. They seem to come out at the wrong time for me. It's cool that B&M stock them, but my local B&M doesn't seem to, and I always miss the B&M stocks for some reason. So yeah, some pretty cool stuff. I don't usually see half the stuff in these. As much as I want to find that Evo, I don't know. But I'm not even sure what sets it is in, because there's so many sets. I didn't even know this set was a thing. I didn't even know them cars exist. So, there's so many Fast and Furious sets, I just can't keep up. I don't know if this is newer or older. I'm assuming it's older than the one that Evo's coming out in, but I don't know. But that is very nice, and of course this is a very nice car indeed, the Skyline HT 2000 GTR. Who doesn't love one of these? It feels nice and weighty actually. And look at that. Awesome real light details. I love the chrome bumper, that looks sweet. And we've got the chrome interior and door handle done in. We've got the little marker light at the back and the badge on the front there, on the side wing, and there's the front. Again, loving the chrome bumper, and all the light details are done up nicely. Again, I'm not sure about opening these ones. I quite like them carded. Like I say, I'm not going to get the full set. I've got 5 and 10. That'll probably be it for this set. I'm not overly enthusiastic about the rest of the cars anyway. But yeah, you know, very cool to have those two. I think they're awesome. Really like them. Let's move these over a little bit and try and get them in the back there. I don't know. I'd like to hear your thoughts and opinions on these Fast and Furious sets. What do you think of them, and how hard have they been for you? Because I have never seen a full set of them, ever, of these sets. When they got 10 of them, never seen a full set. And yeah, really want the Evo. Don't think I'm going to get it. But yeah, speaking of Evos, let's move on to this. The Rally Art Jonny Lightning Rally Art Mitsubishi Evo 2004. I absolutely love Mitsubishi Evos. In fact, it's the one JDM car I still sort of fanboy over a bit. I went off of Supras and Skylines, and now my go-to JDM dream car, apart from some of the obscure ones, some of the old Jap wagons, like old Toyota wagons. There's a lot. Actually, I do like a lot of Jap cars. The older Jap cars, the boxy ones that are usually forgotten about and no one thinks about. The issue I find with a lot of these, and Evos are included, I don't necessarily like popular cars or popular things. When there's a massive trend around it, it does put me off a little bit. I mean, that probably comes across as me trying to sound like, oh, I'm unique, I want to be different. No, it's just like, sometimes hype for me it just puts me off. So with the Skyline, especially the R34 Skyline and the Supra, I think there's too many like, you know, the whole Supra kid trend where they think the Supra's going to beat everything, even though it has to have a stupid amount of customization, like a stupid amount of mods and all that. Don't get me wrong, I'd have a Supra over a supercar any day, but then people probably just call me another Supra kid. But yeah, you know, I don't know where I'm going with this, to be honest. But basically, yeah, this is one car I still dream over. I would absolutely love to have an Evo in real life. It's one of the few in my dream cars, along with the BX, and maybe a Lancia Delta. They're one of the few that it's one of those ones that is in my dream car list, but it's up there on the ones I probably can't afford because these are fetching quite expensive monies now. The only one that's still in my list that I could probably hopefully eventually afford, although they do keep going up in value as I get older, is the BX. Maybe a few other things like that, but yeah. There's competitions over here. We get a lot of these things like car competitions. Loads of people do it now. I think they make more money selling your data than they do actually on the tickets for the competition. But basically, you'll buy tickets for a car at different prices. I mean, quite often they'll be like 99p or whatever. And there'll be basically whenever an Evo comes up for grabs, I'm entering in the competitions. I haven't won one yet, sadly. You'll know the day I do because I'll be flaunting an Evo all over my Diffheads channel. But sad, really. Yeah, another form of gambling that got me addicted. But whenever an Evo comes up, yeah, I enter in. How legit these competitions are? Maybe they don't just give prizes to their friends or whatever. I don't know. Like I say, I think they make a lot of money just selling their data, but I always give it a go in case it's legit, and I might just win an Evo because, you know, 24 grand is quite an average price for these now, if not more. I just can't. I don't think I've never been able to save up more than a few grand, to be honest. I think the most I've ever saved up in my life was 3 grand. But this is apparently a special edition, one of 4,800 die-cast and metal body and chassis. Important facts. The Mitsubishi brand was introduced in the United States in 1982. The Lancer was introduced in the US in 2003 and was named Automobile of the Year by Automobile Magazine. This is the custom black, grey and red look. It's just very cool. I was 100% intending to open this, but now I've got it in this kind of packet. I'm reluctant to. Import heat. From Japanese drifters to European track racers, the rising popularity of import cars is not only from the resurgence of their classic styling, but also due to their historical significance in many popular motorsports. These cars exchange large displacement for high revving engines, lightweight bodies and quick spooling turbos. All this seamlessly merged with excessive horsepower in a small and nimble package, making their performance unique in the automotive world. Welcome to the heyday of import racing. Yeah, so it's very cool. The Jonny Lightning stuff is very cool. Not had many. This is probably like the second one in my whole collection, I'd imagine. Yeah. I do want to open it. I do. Maybe one day. I'm just not ready to yet. You know, the details look awesome. We've got all the rear light details, and I mean, it's all detailed up fully. 100% on the detail. Even the intercooler's done. Nice. You know, it's very, very cool, and I do think I will open it one day. I'm just because it's the only Jonny Lightning I've got carded. I'm like, oh, yeah. But yeah, so I got an Evo look in real life. It's a die-cast car, but it's an Evo in real life, so I can add that to my dream car tick. Yeah. Let me know your dream car down below. And for those who've got obscure, unique dream cars, definitely let me know. I like it when people have got like a weird or unique dream car and they've got like a story behind it. Anyway, bloody hell, I do a lot of rambling. So, premiums, yes, love some good old premiums. So, Smith's Toys comes to the rescue, and I managed to pick up these two. So this is the new Fast and Furious set, and I'm sure you know this by now. In fact, I've seen all the cars except the BMW. I've seen the other two frequently. I saw them in Smith's, and even Asda stocked some of these, which was very, very weird because I've never seen a premium at Asda before. But yeah, I've seen all of them except the Beamer, and picked up the Maxima and the Custom Acura Integra, which are very cool. I don't know if I'll be opening these. I'm going to hold out just in case I see a full set. I haven't picked up the Mustang or the Alfa Romeo. I kind of thought I'd probably keep seeing them anyway. Maybe I should have, because they all sold. All of these sold at Smith's actually. But yeah, this is very cool. I love the wheels on this. The holders look awesome. Got the proper decals on the side, and obviously being premium. Metal on metal, real riders, and all the wonderful details we love. Very, very cool indeed. And here's the Maxima. Loving the massive wheels on that. With the paint, with all the decals down the side. Rear light details. Yeah, what these are like. This is what car culture used to be, you know. All these crazy decals and bright colours. It ain't that anymore, is it? You know, back to the old Max Power days and all that. This sort of stuff. Nowadays, it's just Seats and V-Dubs or Fiestas with bloody pop and bang maps, and they might be painted black with some alloys, and that's about it. I'm not saying the Max Power days were good. I'm not saying the mods from them days were good. They were a bit too much. Quite frankly, they were awful, terribly over the top. But there was more love. There was more culture, I reckon. Now it is just about who has the loudest flipping car in the car park. I don't like pop and bang maps very much. Right. Now, these three we will open. I promise you that, and I can't wait to get stuck in. I really can't. Where do we start? We'll start with the old Alfa Romeo 155 V6 Ti. So, Sainsbury's of all places come to the rescue with these. Well, the two Spectacular. I still can't say the name right. But yeah, they stocked another set of these. Sadly, no chase, but we did manage to get a secondary version of the Lancia and Alfa Romeo. Yeah, there's a lot of the white Countach, and that is the chase car if you find it in black. So I don't think they had one stocked. Once I find my knife, we'll cut these open. Why not? I think I've actually like left a scratch line. Oops. Where I'm going to start doing the whole, you know, flat card collection, I don't know yet. Oh right. Zoom in on that. Oh man, that looks cool. Oh yeah, that looks sweet. Love the wheels on this. Whoa, camera just dropped again. Loving the wheels. We've got the, I assume that's a Martini style livery that they've loosely based off here. We've got the Alfa Romeo badges on the side, the 155 on the side there, Bilstein, Brembo, Pirelli up there, very nice. Got the two-tone, got the black down the bottom there, and then the front of the car, look at that. I love the crazy bumpers this thing has in the wide body. We've got the proper retro racer body kit, it is so cool. Got the front light details and the logo, stripes over the bonnet with the logo again there. Yeah, and there's the back. Perfect looking rear light details. Got the exhaust all done up there as well. Oh, I'm out of shot here. The exhaust down there. This one unfortunately does have a plastic spoiler, but you know, can't have it all, can we? Wish we could. Then there's the roll cage. That's really nice. And finally, the base. Really love that. Really love that. And next up, we have the Lancia Stratos. I was so confident I was going to find one of these when we went to Smith's. I was like, oh yeah, they'll have an extra one of them. They didn't. Could have held out and waited to see this set again at Asda, but I did inevitably order it online. I would have found a full set if I'd waited, but I just couldn't run the risk of not finding the set, to be honest, because there was basically the two cars I wanted the most I couldn't find. Although, again, it wasn't that expensive. I was paying a similar price to order it than I was to just buy them in the shops anyway, so no loss really. And I helped out a collector selling online, so win-win. I really do hope one day I can set up my own little shop like that and sell Hot Wheels, because that would just be great, you know, a good way to give back to the collecting community. Make a nice safe haven shop for fellow collectors that can come in and not have to worry about scalpers and all that. But you know, that is a future dream if my channel ever takes off and I get the money to. 100% I want to start up a Hot Wheels shop. But yeah, let's get into this Lancia. This is cool, got the number 40 and all the branding on the side. Love the red with the sort of bronzy gold wheels. I think that colour scheme is awesome. It's a nice dark red, sort of an almost orangey red as well. Really, really loving that. Loving that a lot. Loving all the detail, got the vents detailed up and the surrounds of the lights. Got the little fogs down there as well. This one actually hasn't got any rally lights or anything crazy on the front. Like it? No, I think that looks cool. Really, really nice. And then you've got the ducktail on the back. Lancia written there and all the rear light details. Really love this car. I do love a Lancia. Really, really nice. I've got to say, I know Lancia Deltas and Stratos is kind of their main ones, but some of the betas and stuff, the betas, and the Lancia made some really wacky looking cars, I must admit. Nowadays, or some of their more frequent ones, are they still a thing now? I don't know. But some of their more, you know, the cars that they're based off Chrysler and stuff, I think they're pretty similar. Chrysler and Lancia do a very similar car. I can't remember what it's called, but it's so horrible. Yeah, they used to make some really funky and very cool cars. Of course, being Italian, they were very, very cool. And there's the base. I've said enough. I've yabbered on while holding it, so I think you've all seen it. Nice. Nice. Seen it nice. God. Can you tell I've been recording a very long time? This is 28 minutes now, so I've probably been recording for excess of an hour and a half standing here. My brain's turning to mush at the sheer level of amazingness of all these cars. Absolutely love it. And we get to finish off with something very, very awesome. So I did a Smith's trip recently. In fact, I did it to try and get the Canyon Warriors set. And they haven't yet got them in Smith's. Well, they might now. It's been a few days since I last went. They might now. No, missing out if they have. But yeah, they had multiple of the Mitsubishi Lancer in, which was very surprising. Because, yeah, first time this was stocked, there was absolutely none of these. And they had, I think, 5 or 6, was it? I'll put a quick clip up. So, yeah, very, very awesome. And I know I didn't buy them all. I said in the video I wouldn't, and I didn't. I bought just the one extra to open up. Like I say, some people even said just screw everyone else, buy them all. You don't get these chances that often, and you don't get luck that often. I mean, yeah, I could often. To be honest, I could really use the money selling these on. It's a very hard thing because you sit there and you have this sort of. I'll talk while I'm opening it. But I've been sitting there having this kind of conversation in my head, like, you know, I could really use the money. Like scalping Hot Wheels. I know scalpers do it, some do it for a bloody living, I'm pretty sure. But like, I could really use the money right now. I'm not doing, wouldn't say I'm bad off, but I'm not doing that great on money, and like, it'd be useful for bills and car expenses, or even just buying more Hot Wheels. And then when you sit there and think, I could get quite a bit of money for these, and you think, oh, do I buy them all? But the hassle of selling online is a bit crap anyway. I wouldn't do it. It's wrong. I hate it, and I'm not going to be that much of a hypocrite. It just sits in your mind like, oh, I could really use the money right now, and I've just found all these. But I'd happily sell them on to collectors for not too much profit if I could guarantee they were going to collectors. But the problem with that is, if I sell a load of these online, they're just going to get bought up by more scalpers that will sell them for even more money, won't they? Probably. Yeah. This is actually stuck down on the card. That's a bit annoying. If I could guarantee I could sell them on, maybe I would. Someone said to trade, but I don't know who to trade with unless it's online, and that seems like a bit of a hassle as well. So the best I could do was leave them there and hope and pray they got bought up by collectors who really needed them. It saddens me to think that's unlikely the case, and they probably got bought up the next day by a greasy scalper, but there we are. Hopefully one day I can get big enough to make a little store and sell on these things, like actually ordering the cases and sell them properly. But yeah, here we have it, an Evo, and oh man, it's even cooler out of the card. Oh yes, look at the front light details, look at the vents. Got that proper colour scheme, the old grey and black stripe with a red body, white rally style wheels looking awesome. The only shame I have, or the disappointment, is the plastic spoiler, and of course it's a bit different in colour. That's probably the only letdown to this casting, but other than that, super awesome. Got the rear light details, Evo LNCR, Evo Lancer written on the number plate there, very awesome. We've got all the badges as well. Oh man. This car just speaks for itself how cool it is. It is absolutely awesome, and I'm so stoked to have one opened. I was very close to opening the one I actually had bought in the... I was so close to opening the one I had bought, the one in the full set. But yeah, I really didn't think I was going to find another, so very, very glad of that. In fact, I found loads, and yeah, that's also the fun thing. I've now got video footage and memory of me finding loads of that car, and it's just a fun thing, really. Very fun. But yeah, let me know what you do in that situation if you found all them. Would you succumb to the scalper mind and buy them to sell them on? Would you try and buy them to trade, or just leave them for the hope that some genuine collector comes in? The problem is there are also collectors that will buy all of them as well, just to leave them in a box somewhere, or just in case they want to trade or whatever. Like I say, there's always limits with this. I think if someone comes in and buys 4 of them, do you realistically need 4 of them? You could say, oh, I'm going to trade them. If you do, that's fine. If you're going to buy 4, open 1, box the rest, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you're much better than the scalpers, to be honest. At least the scalpers do sell them on to people that want them. Admittedly, they do pocket out of it. I don't know. Just let me know what you would do in that situation in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of these cars. Do be sure to check out part 1 if you haven't. Let me know what you think of this month's haul. I think it was bloody excellent. Very good. Lots and lots of stuff. But yeah, that's all for now. Thanks for joining me to open up these cars, and thanks for listening to me ramble on and all that. I know I do have a tendency to do that. But yeah, thanks for joining. I hope you all guys are all doing very well. Best of luck in your peg hunts as always. Be sure to drop a comment down below. Love reading your stuff and talking to you all. But yeah, until next time, thanks for watching.